Welcome and thank you to join us for our webinar about one of the best ATS in the market. MPEX team have studied a list of application tracking system and we have selected Talentium as our unique product to refer to our customer. MPEX HR application is designed to integrate with other applications and adding an ATS to our suite of product will make our HR product complete.
So the only thing I want to show in the human resources software is that from the MX solution, we have create that software to show all the needs that you have in your company. Like you have position, you have how many employees you need, how many employees you already have, and the main point here is like how many employees you still need to hire. So what I want to show you here is like when you're going to set up all your position in MX solution, you will have all the field that you need to be able to post your job online. You see like job description. You're going to write that only one time in French, English, and Spanish, and then when you're going to post the job online, it will be copied and transferred to the other application. And as we go and when we evaluate the employee and hire the employee, we're going to send it back to our application so that we can hire the employee and go on from there. All right. So I don't want to go more deep in there. I just want to show you that we have prepared the position setup for you. You have to enter the quantity that employee that you need for each position, and then as you go, you just post the job online, and it will go circulate to the ATS. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to transfer the control to Eliana so that she can go and give us the tour and in detail with everything that she can do. Oh, okay, she have it. All right.
Okay, can I start?
Yeah, you can go ahead. You are the master now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Stefan. I will, first of all, I will tell you something little about ARCA24. Then I'm going to show you some of our active customers. And then I'm going to log into the software to give you a quick overview of the software. I don't want to get give you a boring presentation. I just want to do an overview of everything. ARCA24 is a Swiss company. We develop HR software solutions for normal, traditional companies and for staffing agencies. Our CEO and founder has been working for 15 years as a recruiter manager. So he has experience in this sector. We have our in-house developers, and we have experience in HR. So we have designed software with the experience in what is in the HR field. Our applicant tracking system software is enable you to manage all the applications, is directly connected in your own career page, and it allows you to have your own candidates database. So you will be able to manage all the applications with one tool. I'm going to show you some of our customers. In this case, it's in French, so it will be easier for you. This is the name of some of our active customers. If I go to the job offers, I will have our software. As you can see here, the software is completely customizable with your own logo. So with the company logo, with your colors, candidates will be able to see the job opening positions, to filter by city, region, etc. If I click, if I were a candidate, I will have more information about this job ad. I can see job ad description, I can verify my compatibility. The software is inviting me to apply in any way because it's important to have candidates in your database. Candidates are able to see how far they are from workplace. So if I live in another city, I will be able to see how long is my trip to work, everyday trip. And I can see if this job ad can be suitable for me. I can apply with Indeed because we have a partnership with Indeed. And candidates are able to share this job offer in social networks. If I click apply, I will be in the application form. Our application form is very easy. We have studied an application form that is in one step. This is important because we think that candidates get bored if they have so many steps and they don't complete their application. So it's important to have one-step application form so you will have complete candidates in your database. Candidates have to create email and password because they will have login access to their personal area. They will have to fill some personal details like name, surname, date of birth, etc. And then they will select the language of the CV and they will upload the CV that can be doc, TXT, PDF, etc. Our software will be able to read the CV and understand what are candidate skills. The software is going to look for the skills, is able to analyze verbs, nouns, and all the sentences because we have a skills matching intelligence that we have developed. This semantic engine works in 5 languages: English, Spanish, French, German, Italian, and that's. Here you can find the professional details. So we don't ask candidates to write their experience because the software is going to understand from the CV, but we ask some professional details like job sector, job role, career level, if it's a student or entry level or senior, etc., language skills, and education. Once candidates apply and complete their application form, they will have access to their personal area where they can perform a video presentation, they can upload a picture, and then can have the management of their application so they can see information with the job offers. Now I'm going to log in to the demo area. I'm going to log in. So every user of the software, can be the recruiting team, will have a login email and password. You will have a dashboard with notifications about your candidates. The software has tools in order to interact with your candidates. So every time you ask a candidate to do something and the candidate have done, you will receive a notification. So the candidate answer to your interview or perform a video presentation, etc. You will have information about your own database, like how many candidates do you have, how many of them have been evaluated, male, female, employed, unemployed, etc. Candidates per region. If you click more details, you will have information about traffic search because the software has a multi-posting system. So every time you publish a job ad, the job ad will be published in your own career page, and you have the possibility to spread your job ad all over the web with in social networks or job boards. So here you can see if candidates are coming from Indeed, Monster, or another job board, or your career page or LinkedIn, etc. So you can decide where to invest to do your recruitment. Then you can see candidates per age, education level, etc. If you have to post a job ad, it will be here or in the other software that Stefan showed you before. Here you can manage your online job ads. You can multi-post, as you can see here. So when you publish your job offer, it will be automatically posted in your own in your career page, and the software is going to automatically send an email to all the candidates. Your thank you for application email that is customizable completely by you. If you want to share this job ad on social network or job boards, you just click multi-posting, and the software is going to recreate the same job offer, so you don't have to rewrite it, with your own logo and with the job ad. Every candidate that applies from LinkedIn post or from other job board will be redirected to your own career page. So you can manage all the applications with one tool. I'm going to show you what happened after you posted a job ad. The software will show you this page. The semantic engine will find out all the things that you have written in the in the job description, and the software will establish what are the skills that you are looking for. So, for example, if you are looking for an accountant and you write invoicing, transactions, timesheet, etc., the software understands that you are looking for an accountant or administrative assistant or bookkeeper. So no matter what you write, synonyms or verbs, the software can understand what you are looking for, and it's going to do the matching between the job ad, the skills that the software has found in the job ad, and the skills that the software found in the CV. So you will have a list of candidates already ordered by percentage of compatibility and distance. You can add more tags here, and you can delete if they are not correct. You can order your candidates by compatibility, date of application, distance, or evaluation. You can filter by compatibility, distance. Let's suppose you need someone who uses the Staff Business 1. You can filter for exact word in the CV. So you write here Staff Business 1, and the software is going to show you only those candidates that have written this word in their CV, and it's going to underline where he has found it. You can filter professional details, language, education level, if you need someone who speaks English or French, etc. So as you can see, you have a lot of filters. You can like or dislike your candidates. If you click the thumbs down, the software is going to send automatically your own rejection email that is customizable by you. You can have a preview of the candidate where you can find distance from the job ad, languages, compatibility, and the related skills. So we are looking for a bookkeeper, administrative assistant, and here I have found financial statement, financial report, bookkeeper, because the software have found this in the CV, and it's going to show you where he has found those skills. As you can see here, you have 3 steps: recruitment, interview, and selection step. In the recruitment step, you publish your job ad. The software is going to do automatically the screening of all the CVs, and it's going to do the matching between candidates that have applied, so new candidates, and candidates that already were in your own database, so all the candidates that were in the database. So you will see everybody. Candidates that have applied will have a special label. I'm going to show you a candidate profile. If you like one candidate, you just click and you will see his profile. In his profile, you can find all the information about this candidate. When last update was, if the CV last update was so many days ago, you can request a CV update. You can upload documents. You can request some tests. We have language tests: English, French, German, Italian, and Spanish. And we have soft skill test. It's a multiple choice questionnaire about his personality. If the candidate performed the test, you will see the results in the test area. And you can have an overview of this candidate. You can request a video presentation, a spontaneously video presentation. So the candidate will receive an email with a link asking him to do a video presentation, and then you will see here the video. You can share this candidate with your colleagues, that can be another user of the software, or with an external, so an external consultant, for example. So the person will receive an email with a link, and they will be able to leave a feedback. You can edit this candidate, and you can mark as irrelevant if you don't like this candidate. Here you have all the information about work details, languages, education, and the original CV. The original CV, as you can see here, is already open. And it seems a silly thing, but it's useful because you don't waste time in download it or print it. You have already here, and you are able to read it. Then if you want, you can download it or print it. But it's already here and it's already open. It's easy to look at. you have an evaluation area where you can rate this candidate, assign to another site or department. If your company have another location, you can assign to the other location. This is absolutely customizable. And you assign this candidate for another location or department. Then you can write your own evaluation form. Also, this field is completely customizable. So you can write, you can decide your own evaluation form, and then every user will be able to fill this part and write an evaluation of his candidate. This is really important because every single activity is tracked in the software. So every user of the software will have access to the information about this candidate. So you won't have no more information in someone's email. You will have everything in the same software. All the activities are tracked here, manual and automatically activities. If you share the candidate with a colleague, you will have the feedback in the feedback area. You can hire the candidate, that I'm going to show you in a minute. Here you can add an activity, let's suppose an interview. The candidate will receive an email with your own company logo telling him with a notification that he has an interview. And you can directly send him an email or an SMS. Let's suppose I like very much this candidate. I move to the interview step. You can go back or jump a step. There's no problem. I can go back to the recruitment step and I can go again. So it's not, you don't have to do 1, 2, and 3. You can do wherever you want. It is free. You can move. In the interview step, you have 2 possibilities. You can create a questionnaire or you can request a video interview. Let's see the 2 things. If I request a questionnaire, the recruiter will be able to create his own multiple choice questionnaire. So for example, if you want to verify the SAP SAP Business One skills of the candidate, you can write a questionnaire here and set the question and the possible answers. Each answer have a score. So the correct answer, we have the highest score, and the wrong answer, we have the less score. You can save your questionnaire as a template. So you can have template questions for accountants or for web developers, etc. So you don't have to rewrite it over and over again, your questions. You click here, and the candidate will receive a link in order to do his multiple choice questionnaire. So he will see the question appearing on the screen, and he will be able to select the best answer that he thinks it is. But most interesting is the video interview, because you can set the questions that you want to ask, set time to answer, and then you create a video interview. The candidate will receive a link where he can perform a video. He can perform the video also in his mobile phone. He won't be able to see questions previously, and he won't be able to remake the video. So it's a real video interview. If you think at Skype live interviews or face-to-face interview, you waste a lot of time, because sometimes there are candidates that are not suitable for the job position, but you have already invited them to the face-to-face interview or to a live Skype interview, and you waste a lot of time. With this tool, you can send the video to so many candidates. Then you will able to, the video will be, will always be in the candidate profile. So you can see the video again, you can share the video, you can compare the video with other candidates before inviting the candidate to a face-to-face interview. So you can have an overview of the candidate, and you don't waste time. Let's, sorry, we were in the in the interview step, so let's suppose we finally interview this candidate. We have done the interview. I decide that this is the best candidate. I move to the selection step. In the selection area, I can hire someone. If I click hire, I will be able to set time when and upload the contract. And then I will send the information to the MPEG software. So it will be connected. So you will have all the things in one software. Let's return to the home page. So we were here, post a job ad process, my ads. Then we have my candidates, where you can do some research. So if you have a database of candidates, you don't have to publish a job ad because you think you already have someone in your own database. You can do a research by name, job title, email, all candidates per area. And all the research will be saved in the software. You can give a name to a research, so it will be here in Save Research, or the software will keep tracking anyway because it has the history of all the activities. Then we have this search in JobArc. This is a connection with an external job board that we offer to our customers, where you can import candidates and you can publish job ads. It's an external job board. It's for free, and you can import. There are 1 million candidates all over the world, so you can import some candidates to your own database. The administrator of the software will be able to manage all the users, will be able to see statistics about the team. So he will be able to see per each user how many ads they have published, how many candidates have moved to the interview or selection step, how was last login, and how many candidates the user have seen. The administrator of the software is also able to set hierarchies and decide who can see each other activities and set permissions. So what functionalities of the software they are able to use. Access to the video, can share video interviews, can use multiposting, can share candidates. So the administrator is able to decide permissions. The administrator is also able to decide the automatic email to application, so thank you for your application, etc., and the rejection email. This software is modular and customizable, so it can be adapted to your needs. And I think I tell you almost everything. I just want to give you an overview, and then it has so many functionalities, but I don't want to be boring. So if you have some questions, please feel free to ask me.
I think I have one here. If you have more than one company, like they have different company in the same database, let's say they have two big divisions, can we adapt the logo and the letters, like the email template by company, maybe, kind of?
Yes, I'm going to show you. We have one customer that have too many logos because they are a franchisor. Sorry. I'm going to log into their own software. They is a franchising of restaurants. So as you can see here, they have different logos.
Okay.
So they can publish the job offer with different logos according to the brand.
Okay. Do we track also the another question here about the email template, French or English or both, in the same database for the same customer? Let's say a customer have, it's borderline, like you have half people in English and half people in French, or would they want to send the letters in the right language?
Yes, the software is multi-language, so you can have both English and French, and the software will send the email according to the preferred email selected. To the preferred language selected. So if I were a candidate, I select my preferred language, that is English, for example, I will receive notifications in English. If I select my preferred language I set as French, I will receive emails in French. And even all the users can decide their own language. So if I log in with my personal account as a recruiter and I have French as my preferred language, I will see the software in French. And another colleague can see the software in English or in another language.
Okay, thank you. I don't know if we have any other question. Janab, do you see anything else?
No, I don't see anything else. But could you tell a word about the training?
How long it takes to understand the product, and usually how long it takes to train a customer, let's say?
Well, it depends. The software is very easy. As you can see, it's very user-friendly, and we have tutorials. So in the software, all the users will find the tutorial area. I'm going to show you. Here you can find tutorials. You have 56 videos for every single activity of the software. So you can, if you don't remember how to post a job ad, how to ask a video presentation, how to move candidates, or anything you want, there is a short video explaining each functionality of the software.
Okay.
So usually the training of the customer is really short because this software is easy to understand and it's very user-friendly.
No more question. When we don't have question, it means that it was clear.
Thank you very much for your attention. Have a nice day.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.